Hello everyone, and I am Maria Adli from Afghanistan, PhD student of International Relations at Western Caspian University. Today is my topic regarding implementing gender responsive financing in a changing world. Gender financing is a strategy to achieve equality between men and women by focusing on how public resources are collected and spent. It's an approach to budgeting that can improve it when fiscal policies and administrative procedures are structured to address gender inequality. Process of gender financing to promote accountability and transparency in fiscal planning, to increase gender responsive participation in the budget process, to involve men and women equally in budget preparations, and to advance gender equality and women's rights. Effective implementation of gender financing requires political commitment matched with technical capacity for gender mainstreaming. Particular importance to ensure that gender equality is integrated into the planning and budgeting processes, and that public budget revenues and expenditures benefit men and women equally. Key enabling factors for gender financing, including political will and political leadership, high-level commitment of public administrative institutions, improved technical capacity of civil servant, civil society involvement, disaggregated data, to put in a place an effective implementation of gender financing. Some common elements should be present, like analysis of budget and policies from gender perspective, linking gender financing to overall gender equality objectives, restructuring budget and amending policies, integrating gender perspective throughout the budget cycle, monitoring and evaluation of achievement, transparency of budget process, participation in the budget process. There are many different approaches to implement gender financing. Mainstreaming gender perspective into the whole process of public finance management, integrating gender perspectives into performance-based and program-based budgeting, categorizing budget program and gender analysis requirement, linking gender budgeting and participatory budgeting, tracking financial allocations to promote women's rights and gender equality, well-being gender financing, combining gender financing with impact assessment, applying gender finance tools such as gender-aware policy and budget appraisal, gender disaggregated public expenditure and revenue incident analysis, and gender responsive beneficiary needs assessment. Modern standards of public financial management, including principles such as performance orientation, transparency, accountability, participation, government accountable for their gender policy commitments, civil society and media play a crucial role actually in monitoring and holding the government accountable for their budgets. The women budgets group in the United Kingdom can be a good example for this. Gender financing provides evidence on performance that promote the most effective allocation of implementation of policies. Gender equality is not just a fundamental human right, it's also bring tremendous socioeconomic benefits. Reducing gender inequality has many positive effects and leads to higher growth rate, healthier children, improved labor productivity, and responsive government. Gender responsive financing contribute towards achieving gender equality and improve the population's welfare, lead more sustainable and inclusive growth, employment improvement, and more smart economic growth. Range of economic macroeconomic benefits of gender equality in several broad areas such as education, labor market activity, and wages. It would lead to the following: between the 6.3 million and 10.5 million additional jobs in 2050 due to improvement in gender equality by addressing gender segregation in educational choices and increasing the participation of women in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. With about 70% of these jobs taken by women. Positive GDP per capita impact that increase over time. Individual gain up to 12% in GDP per capita by 2050 if gender equality measures can be implemented. Thanks for attention. Thanks for organizing. Best of luck, you all.